If you are a parent of a teenager and want your child to live their life comfortably, then watch this entire video, because in this video I will reveal the biggest mistake that parents make when it comes to preparing their child for an increasingly uncertain future. Hi, my name is Ninad Sharma, and since 2003 I have hosted tens of thousands of teenagers and young adults on educational programs from all over the world. I'm also the best-selling author of the book Make Travel Matter. So what is this biggest mistake that parents make when it comes to preparing their children for being self-sufficient and deal with whatever the future throws at them? In a nutshell, that mistake is to provide emotional comfort to your children. You see, as parents, it is our duty and responsibility to provide physical comforts to our children. By physical comforts, we mean quality clothing, housing, meals, and because we live in a modern world, also extend it to providing a decent education and a certain degree of recreation and comfort. But giving emotional comfort to your children can be counterproductive. You see, this discomfort that your child experiences is because her brain is dealing with a new situation that it does not know how to deal with. And once it has worked out a process of how to cope with such a situation the first time it occurs, she now would have the wherewithal, the ability to deal with such a situation for the rest of her life. Let us take, for example, if your child is being bullied by somebody in her school. Now, as a natural instinct of a parent, the first time you come to know this, you would probably take up the matter with the school and even the parent of the other person, the other child who is engaging in bullying behavior, and sort out the matter. Now, you would have solved that problem for your child of being bullied for once, but you would have also denied her the opportunity to develop herself in dealing with similar situations in real life later on. What you should do instead is encourage her to deal with the problem herself, even if it means going to school authorities, even if it means speaking to the parent of another child. Encourage your child to deal with the situation herself. You know, if it does not work out when your child tries something, you can always step in and lend her a helping hand. But in the beginning, resist the temptation of solving a problem, or solving an emotional problem, or providing emotional comfort to your child. So, am I saying that you should leave your child to her own devices no matter what problem comes up? No, not at all. What I am saying is that you find which problems would your child be served well to handle on her own in order to prepare her for real life later on. You know, your children are under your care right now. And while they are under your care, the more you can expose them to emotional discomfort, to dealing with what we know happens in real life when dealing with other people, the more you can get them practiced in handling such situations while they are with you, the more equipped they would be when they step out on their own. So resist the temptation of solving emotional challenges and problems for your child, and feel confident that you will see them flourish into more mature and capable human beings dealing with an increasingly uncertain future. Put that in practice and let me know how it goes for you.